The first signals are always too quiet to stir alarm. A mist ration crate sits in shadow beneath flickering lumen strips. No one suspects famine. Not yet. Above, manufactorum hammers clang through the morning fog. Life thrums overhead, echoing in cavernous halls as the city awakens in ritual cadence.
Beneath these sounds, a deeper song coils. Hunger. It's not absence, but intrusion, a subtle ache creeping behind your eyes.
In the dim hab-block light, you measure each hour in flutters of an empty stomach. Days warp around the ache, brittle voices breaking over crumbs and cold synth broth. At night, you listen to pipes groan and Arbite's patrols honk. Dreams dissolve into the hollow, craving something beyond reach.
Yet life persists. At morning muster, weary workers crowd the rails, uniforms faded, faces rigid as ration overseers march by.
Numbers squawk from vox grills, and the city's mantra repeats, compliance secures the future. Obedience is survival. The Emperor provides. It settles like grime, learned by heart, recited in deprivation.
A rumor, a glimmer, hope ignites at the market stalls. Desperate figures barter, grasping for news of resupply shipments and secret offers in the dark. A memory. Off-world fruit, tasted once in childhood, becomes phantom sweetness, haunting your tongue, weaponized against hunger. Storage cubicles stand open. Inventory adepts clutch data slates, their eyes darting in empty corridors as scarcity deepens.
You remember father's laughter, crust snuck from the canteen, jokes in the flickering light. Now, counting and regret replace warmth.
The table is crowded with numbers, meager rations measured with anxious anticipation as the world shrinks to what's left. In the manufactorum, great lines stagger. Machines run, then stutter, and shifts are sent home, their hands trembling, routines broken. Eyes sunken, workers drift toward uncertain exits. Silence hangs heavy as deprivation unspools the rhythm of daily life. Children's games mimic survival, bartering scraps, begging from servitors, daring the market under watchful Arabites. Scavenging becomes ritual. Brave souls crawl the side tunnels, seeking any trace of edible moss or forgotten nutrients. Neighbors vanish behind drawn curtains, generosity giving way to caution. Dust gathers on sills where laughter once flourished. In corridors, passing figures avert their gaze. The etiquette of starvation is written not in words, but in what's withheld. Beneath the hive, whispers sharpen, failed shipments, sabotage, orc spores, necron glyphs. Suspicion blooms as hunger grows. Scarcity fractures the market. Desperate hands fight for half-rotted bread, each crack in denial signaling the city's unraveling. Law tightens its grip. An accused thief is dragged away by Arbites, armored footsteps echoing the city's fear. Night sounds change. Every creak and knock at your hab door brings anxiety. You strain to sense what moves in the shadows. Prayers spill in chill air, hollow litanies rising before worn icons. Faith struggles to fill the void that hunger leaves behind. Morning rituals now begin with inventory, counting crumbs, measuring water, deciding what can and cannot be spared. Elders suggest fasting and prayer, traditions forged in deprivation, as even fragile laughter must be bartered in hushed tones. Beneath it all, Hive Santhea's hungry heart beats on. Slower, fainter, as children crawl drainage walls for scraps, and hope flickers amid the ashes of survival.